Hey, what's up everyone? So today I will do a brief overview of a butane portable torch soldering kits. One of them by well-established brand LEXIVON, a model number LX770. Another one is a fairly new player made by Avis. This one is made in Taiwan, the sticker says. This one is made in China. Both come in a carry boxes, but from a box's perspective, LEXIVON is somewhat more durable, rigid box. The one has serial number on a box as well as on the torch itself. There is no any serial number on the Avis unit. So let's open up. Let's see how they compare. LEXIVON comes, I believe, with a 2-year warranty. It states right there on the card that's included. You have to register within 90 days, though, the purchase. Avis, I believe, says online that it comes with a 2-year warranty. The box is a little bit more flimsy for Avis, but I guess that's maybe not a deal breaker. One thing actually already had these units open before. The Avis unit can go back in a case with a tip attached. It has a cutout in a foam, whereas for LEXIVON unit, you would have to take off the tip holder adapter right here. Of course, this is foam, so you probably can cut out a little more opening, so that would be maybe not a deal breaker. One thing what is also interesting, the couple adapters for heat shrink. On the left side over here we have from LEXIVON. This is Avis. So LEXIVON is more petite, maybe fitting in a more tighter spaces, smaller heat shrink tubes. So it's, maybe it's a preference which one you prefer. Avis unit includes additional adapter, which I believe was it's a torch sort of spreader. But what's interesting actually is if you take a couple, let's take the same tips. It's probably the blade cutout. And if you see how big the opening, the diameter for the LEXIVON unit is in comparison to similar, I should say, blade from Avis unit. I'll try to hold them really side by side. If I can just quickly do that. I apologize. So here you go. You can see on the left side is LEXIVON and Avis unit on the right side. So it seems that less heat is transferred to the tip in a Avis unit, so probably would take a little longer to reach the desired temperature. There's, I believe, extra different heat gun, a little adapter for LEXIVON unit that's absent from Avis unit. Sponge kit, it's very similar to both units. The lids to attach to torch when it's not in use. Some solder, seems similar quantities, though it's maybe diameter of the solder over here is more petite in a LEXIVON unit, more suitable for small electronics. But the mechanism, lighter mechanism, is also very similar. And it seems, I'm not sure which brand came first. You know, it's Avis is relatively a new player, but the both units you would have to lift up and then push down. You can lock it up and then adjust the flame. That's very similar mechanism on a LEXIVON unit as well. So the LEXIVON unit, I bought it for $40, and the Avis unit was on sale for $27 at the time of review. Wanted to see, well, if really it was worth paying for a brand name. Maybe saving $13 is sufficient to get the comparable unit. Now, I did not fill up with the butane yet, but the bottles seem to be very similar, so I don't expect to be any issue. But construction, and I think that's the deal breaker for me, that I'm leaning towards LEXIVON. So both units unscrew in order to remove the tip adapter, and this is the construction of a RAVS unit. As you see, the thread over here is, here we go, where's the focus? Oh, here we go. It's all plastic. Now, it's probably heat-resistant plastic, but it's plastic nevertheless. The igniter is also right. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Apologize. Usually my phone has no. Here we go. Right there. It's again within the igniters within the plastic. So if we take the same unit from LEXIVON, well, similar unit from LEXIVON and unscrew, there's noticeable difference immediately. So, for one, threads are metal, well, aluminum, right? And the igniter is right there on top. Let's see if I can focus a little bit. Here we go. Igniter is right there on top, coming off of the metal frame. So, again, if I had to bet my money on longevity, it seems that this is definitely a winner. Moreover, the ceramic insert for LEXIVON goes all throughout the shaft of a LEXIVON unit, when a RAVS unit has only at the tip. So maybe that's sufficient, but again, this does not seem to be designed for prolonged use due to lack of protection. So here we go. Two very similar size portable butane torch solder kits. One of them is 40, another is 13. I checked today, it seems like prices more or less even out. This is right now, I think it's 36, so even less over the difference. So yeah, I strongly recommend for anyone looking at the LEXIVON unit. It seems that just the build quality is a lot better. Hopefully this was useful. Thanks everyone.
Hello. Well, this is my review for the LEXIVON catalyzer replacement part. I actually need it for my Dremel Versatip, but Dremel doesn't offer a catalyzer replacement. This is the original one. As you can see, there's no catalyzer at all, and in LEXIVON webpage, it is announced that it is not compatible with the Dremel Versatip. And yes, it really isn't. For each to work, I had to use a file and a drill attached to the drill, and enlarge the opening enough for the LEXIVON part to fit in. The original part is still usable. I just open enough for the LEXIVON part to be in, and you know what? It worked as a charm. I couldn't have been happier with it. And here's a quick demonstration of the soldering iron I will make for you. And it really is tricky to do one hand. I thought it would have been easier, but it's okay. It's okay. Just give me a minute. lock it up. Now I turn it on. Let's wait for it to get red. Focus. There it is. And there you can see the red. Okay. So a little bit of soldering iron. And I think it should be enough for now. Should be hot enough. There you can see it's melting right away. So really happy with this purchase because Dremel doesn't offer it, and if you want a original Dremel part, you will have to buy the whole kit, catalyzer, the burner, and I don't know what else, and it's about like $30 to $50 depending from where you buy it. And this LEXIVON part only cost me $8, so great. I don't know if you could make a new catalyzer from maybe an automotive exhaust. I would have to try that, but that's for maybe another time. I don't really have access to a automotive catalyzer to try it, so it is what it is. Thanks. Bye.
Comes in a nice little box here. Nice presentation. This is actually my second one. First one I use almost daily. Comes with this. These are the wrenches here to change the tips out. Got a cutting tip. Multiple soldering iron tips here. Little wedge tip. Got a heat gun tip here. This one's for the heat gun. And then this one here is just the, you put under the soldering iron tips. Or well, any of the tips actually. And this one here is for your heat sink or heat shrink. And of course you've got some solder flux. And this is a cap here. Just a little storage cap. For whenever you don't keep it inside the box here, you can put this cap on it, although it goes a little bit further down on there. But yeah, that's about it. That's the original box here. And yeah, great product. Recommend it to anybody.
If you work with soldering irons in remote places where you can't have a plug, this one takes forever to heat up and then takes forever to cool down. This is, for the price, unbelievable.
Just thought I'd give a review on my LEXIVON torch. I love this thing. Works awesome. Comes in this little case like this with everything in it. There's a little holder to stand it up in when you're not using it, so you can stand it up. Works awesome. Torch is good. Has a lock on it, so you can lock it and unlock it. Has all the bits for doing the different cutting and soldering and stuff. Comes with the wrenches and everything. Fits all inside the little case really nice. It's like this. Easy to store and put up. I really like it. I recommend it. It does really good work. Good for fine torching and doing heat shrink tubing and stuff like that. Hopefully this helps with anybody's decision on buying one.
All right, I have tried to get this torch, right, LEXIVON, brand new, beautiful torch, to fill over and over again. And this is the result I get every time. Look at all that spillage. Now, I've done everything. I've even removed the valve to see if something was stuck in there. I read reviews online, and it's 50-50 if this thing will fill for you. That, or plan on buying a lot of friggin' butane. I've tried 3 different brands. It's just one of them, different tips. They all do the same thing.
Well, here you go. Start it up. Awesome, right? And this thing goes out non-stop, the soldering, whatever. There you go. So normally I don't get them to start this well. All the other brands I've tried never fire up like this. This is starting off cold, as you can see. No problem touching it. Remove the safety. And good and hot. Just like that. I recommend it.
No, this is actually quite thick.